Hi guys, so as you can see, this is the same house that I was building the exterior for in the other video. So in this video, I'm going to be kind of doing the interior. As you can see, I was building the walls that for the inside because I never made the rooms. I added in the stairs, all that stuff. So I just want to talk about a little bit about this house. So this was a house that I actually saw Deligracy build. It's based off of the house that she did. I kind of changed the colors on the outside, and I changed a little bit like where the windows were, and I don't know if it was the exact same windows, but I did use a good portion of her build for the exterior. But then with the interior, I really wanted to make it my own. So as you'll see later on, you can kind of see I took it into a different direction than she did, which I think is kind of cool. I think it's always cool to see somebody else's build and make it your own, you know? So I'm kind of just trying to make everything work. I know in her video she used these little saucer lights. She said she placed them in every room so that way she could go back and when she's building and putting the furniture and everything, you can actually see what you're doing, because otherwise it's kind of hard to see everything you're doing. And then once you're done with that room, you can just go back and delete them. So here I am, just trying to do the doors and whatnot. I couldn't decide. It was honestly kind of hard, because I felt like nothing really fitted. And this was the first time I actually did like that open space above the staircase, and I think that's so cool. Now here I'm building like a small closet, just where you can keep your shoes and like the jackets, and they keep their decorations there for the different holidays, and I thought that was pretty cool. And it's just like a little something that's kind of like you would definitely have that in real life. And then here I am. I think I was looking at, I don't know, okay, here I am. This is going to be our laundry room. And I added a little archway because I thought it'd be nice to go from the kitchen into the laundry room. And I really, really love the laundry stuff pack because it just has so much decoration and everything. And I think that's so, so cool. And if you're hearing anything while I'm voicing over, it's because it's raining right now and you can kind of hear it on the windows. But yeah, I absolutely love the Laundry Day stuff pack. I think it's really, really awesome. I think they added a lot in terms of decorations. And trust me, I am a decoration queen. I love decorating. I think it's awesome. I think it adds a little something different. Because you can just do like the design part where you put like counters and chairs and like a computer. But I think it's so cool. It makes it so much more realistic when you can add like tissues and pencil holders and like all these little things that make it feel really real. And so here I am picking out the counters. You'll see a lot when I'm picking things that I just spend forever on color because I want everything to look nice. I want everything to be cohesive. I want it all to like pull together. So here I am. I've really been loving this little island counter type thing where you put the stove in the middle. I think that's such like a cool, like, I don't know if it's architecture, design, interior design type thing. I think it's so awesome. And like, it makes it, I think it looks more modern. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's really cool. And like you can even see they have a little thing where you put the dishes to dry. And then there's a little bread box and a little trash can and little spices and stuff. It's so cute. You can't tell me that's not like the cutest little thing just to add all these little personal things into your Sims lives. I just think it's amazing. Like, I've been playing Sims for years, and to be honest, I should have started doing this years ago because this is the kind of stuff I build all the time. But I never once thought, hey, maybe I should record it. But now I am. And I think it's a really cool thing. And I think I'm definitely going to do it because whether or not people watch these videos, I build stuff all the time, and it's just something I really like to do. It helps me de-stress, and like it's just something I really, really like to do. And so whether or not I have an audience, whether or not anybody's watching, I'm going to keep building stuff, because Sims is the game that I keep going back to years and years and years later. I played Sims 2, 3, and now 4. And I really, really love Sims 3, but I did see on an interview, this is completely off topic, but I saw on an interview with, I don't even remember her name, that she was talking about how with The Sims 3, they kept adding and adding and adding and adding, and it ended up crashing the game for so many people. And I remember it crashing my game, and I thought it was just because I had a crappy computer, which I'm sure is part of it, but it's nice to know that, like, I mean, it's not nice to know, but it's reassuring that it wasn't just me. It was literally anybody who had that game and had all the expansions. It was just a bug with The Sims 3. So she said with The Sims 4, with the reasoning on why they have only a certain amount of lots and why they limited some things, was because they want to be able to add to it and not have the problem of the game ever crashing. Which I thought was very cool, and I thought that was very, like, they were thinking of us when they did those things. And so now I'm almost done with the kitchen. I added the little table, I added little things for the plates to go, like the fancy plates. I added a little end table over there. I love that chandelier, like above the table. I think it's so cute. And then I put in those little lights, the 3 lights above the counter there. I think it's so cute. I think it adds to the modernness. I really like those lights for like any build, honestly. What else? I added the paintings, which, if you didn't know, you can hold, what is it, one of the buttons, I think the Alt button, that it does. I have a MacBook, so for me it's the Option button with like the weird little symbol on it, that you can move any object kind of up and down and kind of like get it exactly where you want it to be. You could also use it for like chairs and tables to get it closer to or further away from things without having to stay in the little pre-made squares. So now I'm kind of trying to plan out how I'm going to do the hallway. I really like the idea of having a chess table because, you know, I feel like that's very classic Sims. You always got to put a chess table in there, you know? And here I am with the little hallway table with the mirror. And because I always really like when I go into somebody's house and there's just like a nice little mirror there and it's just like a nice thing. And then if you live there, it's like, ooh, let me just check myself before I run out the door. I think that's really, really cool. So I like that that's right next to the front door. And then I wanted to add like a little fishy because, as you'll see later on in the build, I make a kid's bedroom. And so it's kind of nice to think like, hey, maybe the kids have like a little pet. It's a little fish. So it's kind of cute. And so I'm just adding more paintings, that kind of stuff. I really go hard in decoration, as you can see, and then I found something I liked for the kitchen, so I put it back over there. And yeah, I've been watching quite a lot of Deligracy's videos now, not to toot my own horn, but I really feel like I've learned a lot from her. I did not know about the whole you hit the button and like the things move outside the squares, and I don't know, I think it's really helped with like my decorations and like how I do my builds, and I can fit a lot more things in the houses now, and it's really cool. I think if you're someone who's really getting into the building type thing, that you should really look into other people's videos because it helps, and you can learn things that maybe you wouldn't know. And then here I found those cute little park carpets. I love putting them in the front of the doors. I think it's super cute. You'll hear me say super cute a million kajillion times, I'm sure. And now I kind of wanted to look into the living room, which this is kind of like a a library, living room, office, all that kind of stuff. So here I was kind of just messing around. I didn't quite know what I wanted, but I ended up deciding that I wanted this little nook here to be a library type room. So I put the bookshelves in. I was trying to find a good couch, and it was kind of hard. And then if you can see on the couch, there's like this yellow design, and that really inspired me to do like a yellow library room. I feel like yellow is not a color that everybody does for their rooms, honestly. And I was trying to make it look cute, and I wanted to put in the nice curtains and everything. And I actually wanted to make that one edge of the room on a diagonal, but it wouldn't connect right with the one corner from the closet. So I ended up just making it a square room. It's whatever. It wasn't a big deal. If I really wanted it to be diagonal, I could have adjusted the rooms, but then it would have thrown out the outside of the house, and I just really didn't want to deal with it. And honestly, I usually start with the inside of the build first and worked my way out. But I saw in Deligracy's video that she works outside in, and I wanted to give that a try for once. And I think it's a nice challenge, because then you can't adjust the walls or anything. You kind of have to, like, make do with what's there. Which, if you were to buy a real house, you would have to just make do with what's there pretty much. Unless you wanted to do, like, the whole construction and, like, knock down walls and add walls and all these things. Which I know in Sims, it's so much easier to delete a wall, add a wall, whatever. But I think I like the realism of this. Because I have to work with whatever space I'm given, which I think is really cool. And so now in this little corner here, I kind of wanted to make it like an office area. Maybe the kids go on, maybe the dad goes on, maybe both the parents work from home, and that's why there's 2 desks. I just kind of wanted to do that, and I added the little files in the corner because maybe they have like some important documents in there, and add a little calendar, which I ended up putting next to the desk because I thought that made more sense if they want to, like, mark their schedules and whatnot, and little kids' drawings, because, you know, maybe their kids drew them stuff and they want to, like, have it right next to them while they work and just look at it, and it's cute. And then this was me trying to decide on curtains because I'm so indecisive and I can never pick anything, which I have a question. So you can't see it right now, but there's that one window on the side. Okay, I picked the curtains for that. Oh, I was making another hallway little thing, so when you go upstairs, you'll see that. Let's wait. So for my question, okay, that window, that like outer window, it looks so cute from the outside. But what the heck curtain am I supposed to put there? Seriously. There is not a single curtain that fits that correctly. And I also wish that I could put little knickknacks on there. Because how cute would it be to have a little window like that and have like a flower or something? Or like if you have the cats and dogs expansion, if your pets can just jump up on the window. Wouldn't that be awesome? And like, I just really wish that there was other options for that window. I ended up just leaving it bare, and like it looks so awkward because it's just like alone. It has no decoration. It like doesn't know what it wants to be. It's just strange. I don't know. Very strange. I hope that the rain is not like coming through as too distracting, honestly. But yeah, so here I am kind of doing like the finishing touches and putting some extra pictures on the wall. Jeez, I almost forgot the word for pictures. And then here, just almost done with the downstairs already. Just wanted to add like a little carpet thing because I always think that's cool when you add a little carpet at the bottom and on the top. And here I was just trying to find like one of those big like long lights so that way it can kind of drape down into the living room. I thought that was going to be really cool. I settled on that one. It's not my favorite, but I mean it's cute. It's whatever. And so here I am. I had absolutely no idea what to do with this space. And again, I heard Deligracy say that if you ever have like an extra space that you don't know what to do with, to just kind of look through the activities tab and like see what there is for your Sims to do. And maybe you can find something, you know? And so here I am, still deciding on decor. Always the decor, you know? And I wanted to add something by the staircase and everything. That was way too big. Yeah, just doing a lot of pictures and things. I personally love those touches. I really, really do. I know I said that already, but I love those little touches. And I've never had a sim do the bonsai tree, like, as, like, anything, honestly. I really haven't. I ended up adding, like, an easel for them to paint, and a little guitar, and a little violin, and then I wanted to add a little bar, because if they have people over, they can just go upstairs. And then I was trying to find, like, the perfect couch for there, so, like, people can sit down and drink. What else? I just wanted to make this, like, a cute little space if they had people over, or even just, like, while they're home, just to spend some time in, you know? Because I don't like when it's just empty space that's kind of just, like, purposeless. And you don't really want that in your build. You don't want to ever feel like your home has, like, a purposeless space, you know? Does that make sense? So now this little room here, I am making into a bathroom, which one of my absolute favorite things to do, which you will see, is when I do the big, gigantic circle mirror with the 3 counters. I think it looks so gorgeous. And at first I was like, maybe I'll do 2 sinks, but honestly, I like the look of the sink being right below the mirror, so you can kind of look up and just, like, see yourself. Because, I mean, it's kind of weird to use a sink where there's not a mirror, you know? Then I wanted to add the little towels. They got their toothbrushes. They got little tissues. They got their laundry basket in there. It's just a very functional bathroom. And honestly, this is like the dream bathroom. I think that's so, so cute. They even got their little storage, which I kind of wish that there was something like that for the bathroom, that you can add whatever knickknacks you wanted to add on there instead. But you know, it's whatever. I mean, it still looks cute, and that's about all that matters. I mean, it's not all that matters, but it's doable. It's not something that really gets my gears grinding. It's fine. And I love putting in that little robe on the side. I think it's so cute. And so now here, I was trying to pick out for the master bedroom. This could be the parents' room. I always like to start with a bed and pick out what design I like for the bed, because it's a good jumping off point to know what direction you want your room to go into. Which this room kind of took a direction that I didn't know it was going to take, but boy do I like it. And honestly, I would love to stay in this room. You'll see once it's complete and everything, but I think it's a very gorgeous room. I fell in love with these purpley curtains. I think they match perfect. That little plant there is just the cutest. I love it a lot. I love the mirror. I think it's so cool to have that mirror kind of on the side. I kind of wish that instead of, because it's kind of like a studded thing on the sides of the mirror, I wish that it was light bulbs. So it's kind of just like a big studio mirror, and I think that would be super cute. Because as you can see, like, it doesn't light up or anything. I love that rug. I love the ottoman. I love the closet. I just love everything. I don't know. This is one of my favorite rooms to make. And gosh darn, that freaking TV is so big. Oh my god. But it's awesome, and I really like that it came with that, because it's like a nice curved TV, which we have those now in real life, and I think that's awesome that they want to add that in. And then with the room, still adding little decorations here and there, added little flowers. I want it to be a very earthy feeling. I guess not earthy feeling because it's freaking purple. It's not like it's green or anything. But I just like having a lot of plants everywhere. I like feeling like naturey. I think that's really, really cool. And so this wallpaper was from the Vampire Pack, which I like a lot of the things that came with it. So that's good. And then now in this bedroom, this one could be like the guest bedroom, or if she has her parents, like the parents have their parents over, have the grandparents, whatever, then it's like a nice little room for them to stay. For this room, I kind of went with a more tropical vibe, which is very different than the purple room I just did. The purple room is like has plants and it's like purple. It kind of reminds me of like a witchy vibe. It has the little flowers by the mirror and everything. But this one I wanted to go completely different. Kind of made it like an island vibe. A lot of this stuff was from the Island Living pack, which I love a lot of the things that came in Island Living as well. And I just really wanted to make it really different. Very green, very like that orangey brown wood, and like just different, you know? Because it's boring to have rooms that all look the same, you know? And so here I was adding some greenery, because I'm all about the greenery. And yeah, and then I was just trying to find some wall decor. I thought that little thing was cute. Although people usually put that in the kitchen because it is like little spices. But you know what? Let's mix it up. Let's throw it in the bedroom. Why not? I mean, who's gonna really judge it? You know? It's not like my Sims are gonna walk in the room and be like, why the hell is there spices on the wall? I don't think they mind. And then for this one, I kind of wanted to do 2 walls across from each other and then 2 walls across from each other the other way, 2 different colors. So I was looking for a green that would match the curtains and everything. Eventually I found it. And now I am doing like the children's room. I wanted to keep, I thought that was such a cool like bed color. The sheets, it's like the fade of the blue to pink. I thought that was so awesome. So I ended up staying with that color. And I kind of worked it into the room. But you see, that's why I really, really like to do the beds first. To pick out my bed. Because from the bed, you can tell what kind of vibe that you want to go for. I mean, I'm sure there's people that like to do the bed last. It's just another piece of furniture. But for me personally, in a bedroom, I find that the beds are like the centerpiece of your room. So I like to work around the bed. And so here, it was the kids' room. I wanted to put up some posters. I wanted to make them a little desk. I put a cute little rug for them. And it's all kind of like within that white, blue, pink spectrum, because I really wanted to stay with those colors. Which the desk chairs don't really have many colors or options or anything. Then I wanted them to have their music, because, you know, I'm sure kids love the music. They want to dance, they want to do whatever, and they can now. And then I wanted to add their little game, because I love that now I have the Don't Wake the Llama game. I think it's so awesome. I'm pretty sure they had it in Sims 2 and 3. If not both, definitely one of them. But it's very classic Sims, and I'm very happy. Then here I am. It took me forever to find a freaking wallpaper, which I think I settled on this blue. I think. I'm not quite sure. But once I finish this room, I am finished with the house. Finally. And I know you guys are seeing this, and like, it looks so fast. It looks so easy. This literally took me over 4 hours to do just the interior. Just the interior. Just the rooms. Just the decorations. The outside of the house took me a little bit too. I think about like 2 hours maybe. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, it took me a little bit. But I mean, like I said, I'm doing these anyways. I think it's fun. I really do. And then here I was adding little plants. Oh, I'm actually not done with the house. I just remembered. Well, I'm done with the inside of the house. Now I'm going to be adding things by the pool. Gonna add a little grill. Gonna add a little table for them to eat. 'Cause, you know, like, Sims like to do that stuff. They like to go outside and all that. And then I really wanted to play with some of the pool options because I got the diving board, I got the, what is it, the ladder, got little tiny things that I think are really cool. And I actually thought about maybe changing the walls of the pool, but I ended up just keeping it plain. It was fine. Then I wanted to add little couches. I think I ended up only keeping one couch because the two were just taking up too much space. There was nothing that matched the other one, but I really liked that corner couch. So, yeah. A little bird feeder, which I wish that you could actually see the birds feeding there, because it kind of seems like a pointless decoration if you kind of think about it. But I mean, it's a cute little detail. But I do wish like you could see like birds and stuff. I was deciding on a table. As always, as you'll learn, I really take a while to choose things. I just really want it all to come together. And I added a little pizza floaty in the pool, which they actually have a pineapple pizza, which I debated about putting into the pool, but I thought, ooh, controversial. I'm just kidding. No, it wasn't that funny. Then I was just adding some lighting because you think about it at night, they're going to go in there as well. And then, so you want to have good lighting on the house and everything. And now we're done. And now I'm going to show you in the house. So here we are. This is my first time using the cinematic camera. We go in the kitchen. It's a cute little thing. You go in the laundry room. You can see all the little detail. You go back out. You go into the library. You can see I put a mirror in. The living room looks spectacular. Then up here is the hallway. And you can see all that. The bathroom. And then we walk. I think I did this in the way I built it. I love this little room. It's such a cute little vibe. And then this is the tropical room. And then we're going back down. Did I go into the kids' room even? This is way too fast. Then we're outside. Then we're going back in. Then we're going to go out to the front. And I'm showing you guys again the front of the house. And then that's it, you guys. So, thank you for watching. And I hope you enjoyed watching me build. And if you have any suggestions or that you have something that you want to see me build, let me know. Because I always like trying new things. And why not, you know? And I'm not going to keep making things that you guys don't even want to watch, you know? I'd rather, like, take some suggestions, learn some more, do different types of architecture. I really want to try. But just let me know, you know? Yeah. So, hope you're having a great day, and thanks for watching.